What's up, gamers? We're the Skyblock Scrubs, and today we will be showing you how to make 750,000 coins per hour as an early game player on Skyblock. So, I am aware that you can make more than that per hour, but you have to be a mid-game or late-game player to do that. This requires no money, no gear, no weapon, no armor, no nothing, okay? You can do this as soon as you start, and it's fairly easy to do. Low skill gap for sure, and also be sure to like and subscribe if you're new, but watch to the end of this video, because towards the end we have a tips and tricks section, and if you don't follow the tips and tricks, you're not going to get 750k an hour. You will only do that if you follow the tips and tricks. And the other thing is, we are going to make an absolute banger of a stream Saturday, August 29th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to tune in for that. And we're going to be opening a butt crap load of white presents. So, yeah, we're both pretty stoked for it. You guys should see that. Enough of me rambling. Let's get right into the video.
Everybody put your hands
Alright, boys, you ready to see this absolute monstrosity of an island? Ooh! This is
acid to the eyes.
Hideous. It hurts the soul.
Alright, guys, so
fills the cracks of the soul.
this is Gundramut's alt, or my alt. I guess it's not my alt, it's just a different profile, but these are where the flower farms are. The reason there's 3 of them is because I was experimenting to see if it was more efficient, but it was only like 1% more efficient. I did some math. So don't build 3, only build 1. But this is the flower farm, and the way I figured this out was by watching a video, but they didn't show you how to make it or like what the layout of it was. So Count Jack's gonna come in here and just kind of show you it. I mean, if I tried to describe it, it'd just be super confusing, but he's just gonna give you the close-ups on it just so you actually know how to make it and you don't spend like an hour watching the video being like, how should I make this? So, I mean, it's not too basic, and it's just a pattern that goes in a spiral all the way down. And then you have the chest to collect all the flowers at the bottom. But yeah, this is pretty good, and if you eventually you'll become efficient enough to get 750k an hour.
Alright guys, so the next section is how to use it. So basically what you want to do is fill your inventory with bone meal, and you want to just run down, hold down right click, and you'll just plant stuff with bone meal. You just go down like this. Really easy to use. Yeah, you just hold down right click, plant the bone meal on the grass, and it'll plant flowers. And you go down, and once you reach the bottom, there's a teleport pad, and it comes right back up here, and you just go again. So, really solid. And here's how it works. You have a cobble minion right here, and you have a cobble generator. So basically, the minion will break this cobblestone periodically, and the cobblestone breaking will allow the water to drop down, and the water will spread out here and just keep spreading like this. So basically, you run down and you plant the stuff, and the water is like kind of like chasing you in a way, destroying all the flowers, and then the flowers go to the hoppers, which go down to the bottom. So basically what this means, you can't just take a break halfway through, right? You can take a break like up here or at the end, but if you're like farming it, you can't just take a break to like pick your nose for 15 seconds like right here, otherwise the water will catch up and it'll mess everything up. But you can take a break in between. So just a good thing to know there is that's the like science behind it.
Alright guys, now for the tips and tricks. So number 1, you want your cobble minion to be tier 1 is ideal, just any very low tier, because you want the gaps in between the water to be as long as possible so that the water's out here for as long as possible, because then even the flowers in the very corner will eventually get pushed slowly by the water. So low tier cobble minion, and I would advise a minion storage, because once he fills up, your farm's going to stop working and you're going to have to empty him, because they'll stop breaking the cobblestone since you can't hold anymore. So just empty them regularly. Alright, next you need light. So that's why we have all these torches. Even though it's always day, you still need light everywhere, or else grass won't be there, there'll be dirt, and flowers don't grow on dirt. The next thing is that if you want to be super efficient, I would advise when you're running down, only put 2 bone meal on each thing, 1 in each corner, because if you just hold bone meal, you're going to waste a lot of it because you're going to be building the little shrubs into taller shrubs instead of placing more flowers. The next one is probably one of the most important, is you want to go to your Jerry. It's in one of the wood collections. It's probably in birch collection. It is, yes. It's the birch biome stick. So you need to convert your island biome to birch so that only poppies and dandelions grow, because the whole strategy with this flower farm is dandelions. A stack of enchanted dandelions goes for about 3 mil on the AH. It's pretty baller status. So you're really going for dandelions. That's why birch biome is best. So you want to change your island to birch. Okay guys, so another thing, you want to have less than 250 speed, or you'll be going so fast that you'll just fly off the sides and won't be able to place bone meal. So full young armor, I mean, that's probably too fast. So it just depends what type of armor setup you have, but don't be too fast, and definitely don't do this on a God Splash.
And you probably won't be too fast anyways, because this is an early game money making method. So if you are tired of the monotony of just harvesting pumpkins and grinding like Enderman or something, then you can do this, and it's really solid. So yeah.
I would like to add that the resources needed for this, so first of all, the hoppers and all this building materials, that's going to cost like roughly 100k, so it's definitely a big investment for early game players, but it's definitely worth it since you can make 750k an hour, as you know. To get each stack of enchanted dandelions, you need about $150,000 worth of bones, so just keep that in mind. But after you get that first like double chest worth of bones, then what you can do is you can just go on this farm and run it through and use all of your bones, and then once you sell your first stack of enchanted dandelions, you'll have enough money for all the others. So it's just that starting investment of roughly like 250k that you need.
Yeah. So here you can count the blocks that you need to make the dimensions of this, and nice up close view. And you can pause the video if you need at any point. But just one last recap on how to make this magnificent, wondrous flower farm. So here's the bottom of it. Here's the collection system. So it's all pretty simple. We just want to make sure that you have an up-close view, because the videos we had to watch back in our day, there were no videos of this, so we had to struggle on through. So yeah, let's go into the outro.
Old man McGucket.
Old man what?
McGucket.
McGucket?
Hashtag Gravity Falls. Alright, McGuckets, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. We post weekly, and please comment if you have ever gotten a snow minion from a gift. Speaking of snow minions, actually, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to be doing a stream, and inside of that giant present over there, there is a full chest full of white gifts that we are going to be opening. That's going to be mad. Yeah, we do epic stuff like building that dope parkour course on stream, so please join in if you liked it.
Yeah, again, we will be streaming Saturday, August 29th, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, because Gunnermutt failed to mention the actual date. He just said 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So, yeah, August 29th, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be streaming. We're going to open up 27 stacks of white gifts. So, yeah.
27?
It should be fun. See you boys then. Like and subscribe.